E azul, Malaka. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Computer Love, Part 19.
If you've heard from single friends lately,
Guys, what is going on with the dating apps right now?
Dating apps are by far the biggest waste of time.
delete your dating apps. I promise you'll feel better. They may be feeling dating app fatigue.
I deleted Tinder, Raya, I'm done.
It feels a little bit mindless at some level, and the people start to just become pictures and words, and I think you kind of lose the feeling of connecting with someone meaningfully.
But if singles aren't meeting online, where are they looking for love? For hundreds of New Yorkers, the answer is a weekly run club.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, I am. I was born a fat ass. I lived my life like a fat ass. I'm gonna die like a fat ass. I'm not gonna start running instead of doing online dating. It's not gonna happen. And think about it. I mean, like all these people are meeting up. I mean, they're all sweaty and shit, and I mean, they're not probably looking their best. And you know, it's New York, and you know, people running in Central Park at night, and you know, we all know how safe that is. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, I do understand why people are getting sick of online dating. It is. I mean, let's be honest. It gets boring sometimes. You know, I even saw somebody ask online, "Is it cheating if you just go on a dating app while you're seeing someone? You know, maybe you're just doing it just to beat the boredom. If you're that bored in life that you have to, and you have like nothing else going on, you can't pick up a simple hobby, then there's something mentally wrong with you. Okay, so you know, I mean, deep down, you want to cheat, you want to just get out of the relationship, you just want to give up on life. But at the same time, I'm not going to give up on this podcast. I haven't done a podcast in probably at least a few months here. I've been too busy, loading it with other videos and all this shit, and trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you could please help me out, that would be great. Lots of content on there. If you guys want to hear something, just let me know, man. Let me know. Okay, you don't have to go for a random jog in New York of all places. You know, and especially people, don't jog at night, please. Don't, ladies, you know, like you got to be careful out there. I still don't understand how one of the most famous cities in the world has this big ass park where people can. I'm assuming at nighttime, shit goes down, and you know, heroin, and Macaulay Culkin has to still deal with the robbers from the last movie. The point is, you know, just be careful out there, okay? And I tell these stories, you know, because yeah, I'm bored too. You know, there's nothing else to do. It's fuck it. So let's just begin here. Okay, so again, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, here's an obvious one. When you go online, and I've said this numerous times, can you at least put like one picture of yourself? Okay, now again, let's see. And this is probably why a lot of people are getting sick and tired, actually, of online dating, because there's a lot of fakes out there. There's a lot of bots. There's a lot of scams out there, and that's why people are just like, you know what, fuck it. I mean, there's no point in doing this anymore. And if you've seen recent documentaries on Netflix, about online dating and Ashley Madison and all this shit, I mean, like all these people, they put, fake profiles on there just to entice, it's probably more to entice guys on there to stay on there. And I mean, like I said, like some of these pictures, I mean, they literally look like porcelain. So, you know, I mean, they're fake as fuck, AI generated. So, I mean, obviously some of them are pretty obvious, but I mean, this one person here, they literally put a picture of themselves at church, and it's not even a picture of themselves. It's them just looking forward. And there's people, sitting on the benches there, just praying, for Jesus, so we can, get off these apps and, move on with our lives. And it is very sad. Again, I don't know what this person's motive is. I don't know if it's a joke. I mean, who the fuck knows? But yeah, it is. It's pretty pointless, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, again, I don't know what's going on in your life. Just move on, please. Or you could be like this person here. This female here. I'm just gonna read her bio. Fuck it. It says here, female, better half by of a married couple in an open marriage. A mom to a 2-year-old, social worker, traveler, TV watcher, donut maker. Oh, there's a plus. Bar hopper, and board gamer. Interested in expanding my circle of friends and exploring in and out of the bedroom is a bonus. Fuck with benefits, couple swapping, not a unicorn. Whatever that means. Fun fact, writing a book about tattoos stories. Share yours? Look, I don't have any tattoos. I'm not judging people with tattoos. I don't care if you got tattoos. I was thinking about getting a tattoo for a while there. But, it could happen one day. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a W on each ass cheek, and every time I fart, it says, wow. The point is, but this is what online dating, again, has gone to, where you go on these sites and people are so bored in their marriages. Like, they're just like, hey, we're just looking for someone else to fuck. I mean, this is how bored we are, right? So, all right. I mean, if that's your thing, that's cool. I mean, but I guess it's cheaper than therapy at this point, right? I mean, like, what's therapy? Like, I mean, it's got to be at least like $200 an hour at this point, right? Okay, open marriage, cool, go for it. Look, at least she's honest about it. I've talked to people on here that, are still kind of back and forth with their ex, still live with their ex. I think I mentioned this one time. I talked to someone who was literally still living with their ex, and this person, their ex was literally living on the couch in the living room. So it was a 1-bedroom. I mean, nobody wanted to move out. Fuck, man. But the point is just, at least you got to give this person props for being honest. So there you go. And this other person, just a simple conversation we're having back and forth here, where you live. I say Toronto. Despite all the problems that Toronto has, the mayor, it's still a good city. Don't get me wrong. Boy, does it have a. Oh, Jesus, we got a lot to work on here. But at the same time, it's still a decent city. And then she says, "Nice. I have a lot of clients out there." Now, ladies and gentlemen, that can mean. That can mean a shit ton of things. So, of course, just for the story and, for the sake of the podcast, I have to, stay with this. And then she says, what are you looking for on here? I am looking for more answers about this whole client thing. So I'm still kind of, wondering about that. And then randomly she just says, got my pool up finally. And she shows a picture of her, pool that, she did. That's, it's impressive, I guess. The blue plastic, it goes well with her pink hair. And then she said, now ya need little deck to jump off. Now, again, I'm assuming she's talking about her pool. It could be slang for something. I have no idea. Then I'm just reading her profile here, and it says, I need some, spelled S-U-M, new submissive clients. Okay. I'm assuming, again, she's probably on OnlyFans too. But hey, I mean, if you want to go on online dating apps, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're going to endure. Okay, so, but at one point she's still, trying to, lure me in here, but what you looking for on here, babe? And I said, just jokingly, I said, again, what clients, babe? LOL. That don't matter. LOL. And then jokingly, I just said, oh, yes, it does, Lotto. Because she kind of does. I mean, she's kind of got that, look there going, I mean, Lotto's cute, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, just trying to make conversation. Yeah, she laughed. She said Lotto, LOL. She got the reference, of course. I mean, this could be your sister. Who knows? But yeah, this is during on a date to show affection. She prefers a hug, maybe a kiss on my forehead or cheek. I mean, there's a great joke there about, if a girl is down there and, she swallows, really what the, a female forehead is for. She loves if her partner catches her when she's falling. I mean, I got news for her. If she's asking for clients on online dating apps, I think she's, too far gone. She's scared of heights. I mean, that could be a metaphor. She doesn't like, she wants to do more traveling and swim with sharks. Okay. I mean, look, you get enough clients, you can get a little baby shark. You can, throw it in the pool, have some fun there. That's up to you. But yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this woman is just looking for her clients. That's all. And again, you make that money, honey. You do what you got to do. Oh yeah, and then at one point she says, laughing my ass off. Yeah, I have diabetes, so I've been on this diet. I don't eat much fatty foods anymore. Well, you're gonna love your fat ass clients. But the point is, again, you do what you got to do in life. I get it. Some people are looking for love. Some people are looking for, that in a paycheck. But again, it's up to you. So this other person here, I think she, it seems pretty fake. You know what I mean? Like you look, I mean, like again, I know this is gonna sound racist. Fuck it. Sorry, millennials. But I get very weary when I see like a Chinese woman on dating apps. I just do. I mean, a lot of them are just extremely they look the pictures look fake. It doesn't look real. The whole fur coat thing. It doesn't help. And I don't know why she's messaging me. And then I actually, did a little bit of research. I think this is literally some random number that texted me. I'm not even sure if I even talked to someone online first or whatever. I mean, again, I tend to lose track too, but it is what it is. So, and she's just talking away here, and I have no idea who this is. I mean, she even texted me. She goes, a long time no see. How are you? And I said, LOL. Who is this? I'm is your Daisy. Now you look at the picture here. Again, I mean, it's too perfect. It's too perfect. And then I'm like, how'd you get my number? She says, my assistant gave me this number. So I think it was Anna number. Now, I don't know if she's referring to Anna or she says and who knows? I don't know. Maybe the English is just too broken at this point. So she says, you're not the person I'm looking for, then I'm sorry, hope you don't mind. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this could happen to anybody. Maybe she's just fishing and hoping for the best here, and then I'm trying to play along. I just want to get more information here. She's, and I'm like, oh, Anna, LOL. Okay. How is she? And she says, she is my friends, but we haven't seen each other for a long time. So what's your name, if I may ask? Okay, so again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna do a scam on somebody, you have to at least know the person's name. You know, you can't say, "Oh, I got your number from someone," and then say, "Oh, what's your name again?" And then of course, I start to fuck with her, and I go, "Okay, Mr. Mehoff." First name Jack. The whole routine there. Rest in peace to Chris Farley. And your last name? She has a good name. Clearly, she gets the reference. Nice to meet you, Mehoff. I'm Daisy. Akemi. It could be Atari for all I care. From Japan. Currently, I live in NYC. And you, Mr. Mehoff? I love when people don't get that joke. And I go, yes, Mr. Mehoff, first name Jack. I'm like, so tell me more about yourself. I'm Daisy, 35 years old, single. Let you tell me about your hee-hee. I'm lost. Okay, and why do you not want this job? What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand. No shit. I mean, are you looking for, or I'm looking for my friends, but if you're not that person I'm looking for, then I'm sorry. I just, I'm like, are you going to tell me your history or no, or whatever? And I actually did a Facebook search on her name, and same picture. I just told, I just started to fuck with her. I'm like, listen, I'm going to report this as a scam, blah, blah, blah. And then I look up the number, and she said New York. And then this is a 608 area code, which apparently is, I don't think it's even close, because it says places in the States, Beloit, Janesville, La Crosse, I don't know why I said it with an accent, Middleton, Monroe, Platteville, Stoughton, Sun Perry, and Wisconsin Dells. Okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just always be careful, do your research, whatever. Worst case scenario, you get a laugh. Worst case, you can call the cops. They're always in my area. The point is, just, again, like I said, be careful. Let the ambulance go by. The point is, just, have a good time. But again, just be careful. And again, I get a random text. God only knows where the fuck this is from. What's happening? I just say I'm living the dream. This is a beautiful podcast. I'm Erica. Is this Annie? I go, yes. Yes, it is. Lovely Annie Hall. I checked and realized that I have the wrong person again. And I'm almost positive, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the same person, just a different name, different scam. 573 area code. God only knows what the fuck that is. Again, this is like, remember when scammers actually, put effort into their scamming? They just didn't, put random shit and whatever. They actually did the research. They found out where you work. They found out, what you like, what's your favorite ice cream, but nowadays they just don't care. It's just random dialing and that's it. But again, just be careful out there. It's another lovely day in Toronto, as you can hear. Anyways, I used to edit this shit out. I don't care anymore. I don't know. So another person messaged me here. And it says, I was just talking for a little bit. Seems to be going well. Not bad. A little back and forth here. How are you? Blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. But then, she says, I knew he was going to have a psychotic break the day before he was off and the anxiety meds weren't working. Now, I should have mentioned before that she was talking about her ex and whatever. again, like if we can try not to bring the past baggage into, the future loving relationships that is online dating, that'd be just lovely, and she's just, I mean, some people will just tell you, their whole fucking story in 10 minutes, and then she even said, like, I begged my manager to ask the doctor to increase his meds. She said no. Well, I mean, you should, get a better doctor. I didn't want to told you so, but to bed, but I think I had knows that I was right. You has no grammar. Again, I've said this before, and I'm probably gonna end up saying in 5 minutes. Grammar is very important. If you can kind of, compose some kind of a sentence, that'd be great. But the point is, like, you may not want to give out like all your crazy information right off the bat. You know what I mean? Maybe ease people a little bit into it, whatever. But hey, what do I know? And then another person I'm talking to here, I mean, she seems okay. But again, she has the same problem I do. She finds a lot of scams on here. A lot of people aren't serious. She told me one thing. She said, like at one point, a lot of people message her, involving validation, sex, or selling cryptocurrency. That's a new one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still don't I don't care anymore. The whole currency thing. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't understand a lot of things in life. But yeah, and again, this woman is. She says she's from the Niagara area, but then I found out she's actually from Chile. And again, I'm going to end up bringing this up multiple times. But again, this is probably one of the many reasons why people are sick and tired of, the whole online dating thing. I mean, this is number 19, man. Holy shit. I mean, my plan was to only do like 2 of these, my God. But yeah, and then at one point she starts talking Spanish to me, and thank God I had one of these translator things. She said, "Pobre ansio que no tiene nada mejor que hace," which I had no idea what that meant. Thank God for technology. And then she said, "Poor old man who has nothing better to do." Lady, I have no reason but to do a podcast, and my God, it is. It's pretty sad, And what's funny is, like, she was judging me about my job, and she's a cashier. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not making fun of cashiers. I'm not. It is a huge pain in the ass. I was a cashier once for Tim Hortons, and holy shit, what a fucking disaster that was. I ended up getting into a huge fight with someone at the drive through there, and they ended up coming in 10 minutes later, threatening me, and yeah, I'm here, motherfucker. What are you gonna do? And this is like in the middle of the morning, like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Which, by the way, I've learned in life: if you fuck up a person's cup of coffee in the morning, you basically fucked up their whole day. So I know, keep that in mind if you want to get back at somebody. But I thought of that scene in Seinfeld where the lady's on a date with Jerry, and she didn't want to go out with him anymore, and she's like, well, I can't go out with somebody who I don't respect their profession. And he's like, you're a cashier. Like, it's the same fucking thing. It's like, really? I mean, holy shit. But yeah, and again, the whole scam thing. And I actually did call the number just to call her on her shit. And well, surprise, surprise, a guy picked up. Sounding like Pablo. And man, who is this, man? Who are you, man? Why are you calling her? I don't know. It's like born in East LA. But the point is, yeah. So clearly, this whole thing was a scam. He probably told her, look, white guys like fat asses, and we do. And yeah, it was it was pretty crazy, man. I mean, but again, I mean, it's just more scam after scam after scam, and I don't know. For some reason, she sent me a picture of a paper flower, you know, because for some reason that was supposed to impress me. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. You know. And again, ladies, if you're gonna send a picture, can you please send a clear picture? She sent me a picture at one point, and you know, like it looked like you know, like she was kidnapped, you know, in I don't know, 2002, you know, from you know, Al Jazeera, and it just like it's all blurry and shit, and you know, the phone is covering her face, and I'm sure she's doing that on purpose, whatever, you know, for the purposes of the scam, and then she would send me pictures of like, you know, how she looked like 5 years ago compared to today, and you know, it's just holy fuck, like guys, just please keep up with the scam. My God, I mean, like put some effort into it, please. But the point is, you know, just stop doing it. It's not good. Okay, no es bueno. So, you know, this other person I talked to, and again, like I said, people will send you like their whole fucking world here. I mean, it is just insane. Like, this one woman literally sent me like all this in one message. Like, it's insane. And keep in mind, I never met this woman. I barely talked to her, maybe a few times online. And she sent me this. She said, hey, sorry for the late reply. I know I matched you, but I actually am looking for someone who is intuitive. Always nice to start off with an insult. I know it might be judgmental, but believe me, the MBTI system is so accurate, and ISFJ and ENFP are not a great match. So at this point, I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about. This is some kind of like matching system I found out or something. I mean, who gives a shit? You are looking for something more stable and reliable, and I'm looking for more intuitive and deep, abstract conversations, which might be tiring for you. Oh, there's more. I also have an ISFJ mom and sister, and it took me years to build something like a connection with them, as ISFJs, I mean, she must have stock in this, don't communicate their feelings very much. I've been into MBTI and astrology for years. Oh, shit. I know it works. I recommend it to you if you want to find an amazing compatibility and stop wasting time with connections that don't feel that deep. You can filter those int he apps, what? And be suggested only people that match your criteria. If you ebat or to try for a day or two, that's what I did. And yesterday, I went on my first date, and already just on my first date, and already realized I can't believe what an amazing date I had and what an amazing person I met. Oh yeah, we're not finished. So if it doesn't work with this guy, we'll definitely, with two F's, continue using those filters. You are an ISFJ, Aries, so your best match are ESFP. It's like dating your soulmate. ISFP would be like dating your best friend. ENTJ would have an amazing sexual attraction. INTJ would be more adventurous. ESTP would be someone that doesn't look compatible. But with time, you build an amazing deep bond that can last for a very long time. ISTP could also be interesting to explore. Oh, Jesus. Also, you are an Aries. You said that already. Fuck, she's even repeating herself. So all fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All of a sudden, she's a fucking philosopher. But if you want a great match, find out the sign of your moon, and I guarantee you an amazing attraction. For example, oh Christ, I'm Aries, but my moon is in Capricorn, so I have amazing chemistry with Capricorn. Anyhow, sorry for the long messages. Oh Christ. At least she acknowledges it. I hope it all goes well, and I wish you find an amazing connection and that great partner you are looking for. Holy fuck, man. Good look. Like, again, let me remind everyone. Talked maybe a few times to her. Online. Tops. I mean, it is... Again, ladies and gentlemen, I think some people just love to hear the sound of their voice. I'm you know what, one more just for shits and gigs. Why not? It's actually a good one. So this person, very attractive, very nice. We had a good little rapport back and forth. Let's meet up. Why not? That's what people do, right? And she kind of lives like not in a small town, I guess, but a little small city. Kind of like a country-ish sort of. I'm saying that because that's going to come back to what I'm about to say, in a little bit. But yeah, she seems pretty nice. I'm like, yeah, let's meet up. So we meet up, everything's good, make out a little bit there, maybe a little something extra, just saying, whatever, I think we're both adults here, but yeah, and then, but one thing that, drives me nuts is, I've mentioned this before, like, I gave her a little present there, nothing too much, just some candies and stuff like that, whatever, but, she takes my gift and throws it in her car, like, that's it, like a fucking frisbee. Like, at least place it down. Like, first of all, you don't know what's in there. You know what I mean? Like, just be nice about it. It's so disrespectful, man. I mean, my God. Like, I remember I talked about this before. Like, somebody, I went on a date with somebody before, and she just like got really mad that I gave her a gift. She grilled me about it like for a half hour afterwards. Like, why'd you do that? It made me feel so uncomfortable. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's just a fucking box of chocolates. Relax. Like, again, insecurities online. But anyways, yeah, so the day went fine, whatever. But then, she's like, I just want to be friends, whatever. So I'm like, that's cool, But even on the date, it was kind of weird because, like, at one point, like, she's talking about, like, she broke up with her ex, whatever, and she's still, like, and this is one thing I don't understand is that, like, when you're friend or, like you're not friends with your ex anymore, you don't want anything to do with your ex, but you're still connected to the family for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it's weird. But she had a very unique connection with her with her family. Like, she would tell me she would still hang out at the family functions and whatever with the ex, and because that's not awkward. But then, like, her ex's brother and uncle, like, they would like literally like hug up on her, like grind on her as they're hugging, and like kiss her on the lips, and in front of everybody. And I'm like, you're cool with this? And she's like, yeah, it's friendly. I'm like, I don't know, man. That's like Jerry Springer shit. But yeah, it's just weird, man. Very, I don't know. Like, and I get, like, these small towns. I mean, you hear the stories and shit, but and then, like, she even told me that the brother kept kind of fishing, and trying to date her, and it was a whole thing there, and the whole kissing on the lips thing is starting to make sense here, and I don't know, like, I remember one point I looked at her feet, I'm not I don't got a foot fetish or nothing. It's, I always find that weird. I'm just happy if a woman has feet. I don't know, but it looked like she had like whiteout on there, and I don't know, between that and like making out with with the family. I don't know, I think I dodged a bullet on that one, ladies and gentlemen. So again, it's very, you really got to be careful out there, man. I don't blame people for giving up on shit online. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It is, fuck, 19 of these, Jesus Christ. The point is, as always, I just tell these stories, just to make people aware of what's going on out there for entertainment purposes. Again, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I got other content on there too, lots of cool shit. And, but yeah, it is, I mean, if you could try to not make out with your, so-called almost relatives and, not make your, family reunion into an orgy, I mean, that'd be just great. So, but until then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another thrilling episode of Computer Love, Part 19.